In this video, we're going to take a moment to help you understand the difference between network mode and standard mode on your Pioneer EX in-dash receiver, even though your particular in-dash receiver may have buttons on the side, or across the bottom like this one. The on-screen operation in this demonstration is identical for the following Pioneer EX models: AVH-500EX, AVH-501EX, AVH-600EX, AVH-601EX. All right, so I just powered up this 2300NX for the very first time, or I've just done a system restore on the system, and this takes us back to the factory settings. So the first thing I need to do is select a language, and you can select any language that you want here. In this case, I'm going to select English, and we'll hit the arrow to go forward. Now the next thing you have to do is choose either standard mode or network mode. Now you have to choose one of these two things, and they are entirely different, and the way you will do the installation and wire your system, wire your external amps and your speakers are completely different from standard mode to network mode. So in this case, I'm going to choose network mode because I have to choose one of them, and I'm going to say OK. After that, you get the warning here. You can say OK here, but after a couple of seconds, the warning will go away. And that takes you directly out to the Pioneer system, and this system is set up in network mode. As you can see, on the back of the Pioneer AVH-2300NX, there are 3 sets of RCA outputs for operating external amplifiers. In standard mode, the top set of RCAs seen here are the front audio outputs. These are full-range audio outputs from all sources, including Bluetooth audio. Now, additionally, when in standard mode, Bluetooth phone calls are heard through the front RCA outputs and the front speaker outputs. Again, that's when in standard mode. And a high-pass filter can be applied to this output. In network mode, the top set of RCAs become the high-range audio outputs. Now please note, in network mode, Bluetooth phone calls are not heard from these RCA outputs, nor from the front speaker level outputs when the system is set up in network mode. A high-pass filter can be applied to this output. In standard mode, the middle set of RCAs are the rear outputs. In standard mode, these are full-range audio outputs from all sources, including Bluetooth audio. Now please note, Bluetooth phone calls are not heard through the rear RCA outputs nor the rear speaker outputs when you're set up in standard mode. And additionally, a high-pass filter can be applied to this output. In network mode, these same RCAs become the mid-range audio outputs. In addition, when in network mode, Bluetooth phone calls are now heard from these RCA outputs and the rear speaker level outputs when used in network mode. Now, both a high-pass filter and a low-pass filter can be applied to this output when used in network mode. Both in standard mode and in network mode, the lower set of RCA outputs seen here are used for the subwoofer or the low audio outputs. Bluetooth phone calls are never heard through this output, and a low-pass filter can be applied to this output. All right, let's take a moment now and show you how to change between standard mode and network mode. Now, please be aware that if you don't just change between standard mode and network mode because you want to. You have to completely change your audio system around. You have to change the way the system is wired, the way your speakers are wired, your amplifiers, the whole thing. Changing between the two of these things can damage your system if you don't take the time to rewire everything. So in order to change, we're in network mode now. I'm going to touch the gears up here, and I want to go to the toolbox, and let's scroll down till we find restore settings. So here is restore settings. I'm going to choose to restore all the settings and say yes, okay, do that restore. And this will restore all the settings back to the factory original settings and bring me back to the original screen where I have to choose a language, and I need to choose standard mode or network mode. So here's the system restart. And we have to choose a language. And that takes us back to network mode or standard mode.